All right, Sunday afternoon. All the frames are sanded and ready for stain, which is why you are here. Because I have no eye for design or colors or any of that stuff. So Courtney is going to help me choose stain colors for all these frames. So I have these in both pine and oak for work because we do a lot of different, we stain a lot of different things at work where we need to make things match existing conditions like flooring and things like that. So these are all the different stain colors that I have here currently in the basement. And we are going to match, basically look at each, picture, puzzle, poster, whatever, and choose a stain color for each one.
Already looks really nice with this.
That's your pick?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
That was also really satisfying here. You dumped them all out. I wonder if it's gonna show up on camera.
You can definitely tell. You can't see everything, but you can see the differences. Pine also takes the stain. It's not as vibrant as oak is, I would say. Like the same, if you were to say, a lot of these colors look very different on oak as opposed to
These
pine.
are all pine?
Yes.
These are pine?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is a side by side. It's not as good of an example of the color difference, but that's the oak, that's the pine. Not only the grain difference, but a slighter difference in tone. What's this one? Special walnut. Special walnut. There we go. So again, two kind of different colors.
But it's just the grain, I think.
Yeah, the grain makes a big difference, which, with these frames, it's going to be interesting to see how the lighter, drier wood takes the stain in comparison to some of them have this really nice dark, basically knot line running through them, and then also the just more wet sections. So it's going to be interesting to see how they actually all look. Narrowed it down to 2 for this one, I think. Matching the dark clothes or Connor's leather jacket.
And also the pinkiness, just the warmth of the... I mean, the black is going to be harsher. I feel like you already have enough black in their clothing. It would look good.
Okay.
It's also simplistic. I mean, the black is more simple.
I like the cedar.
I like the
I think
cedar.
that's good.
Do you like that better than the black one?
I like them both. Cedar it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say I like probably these two. I think this is maybe too harsh for it because the colors aren't. They're more muted. I think. I don't know. This brings out the purple really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you didn't want a purpley frame, I think this is too warm for this, I think. Or this one, I kind of like this one, I think. But if you wanted the purple, that would also look good, I think. But I kind of feel like the purple really brings the purple out. Or this one looks good, but it lets the blues kind of shine through more.
Your call.
I would go with that one.
Okay. I like it. What is it?
I think it's Special Walnut.
Min-Max Special Walnut. It's like watching the master at work. Selections coordinator. Color selections.
X collections. Selections coordinator. I was not fired, I quit. These are both ebony, but one is Min-Wax and one's Varathane.
Mm-hmm. Just different brands. Which goes to show, just because it's the same color name doesn't mean it's the same color.
This picks up the red nicely and is a nice contrast to the blue because of the...
Yeah. Is that cedar again?
Yeah,
nice.
It is. Got some favorites. This one also looks good. Cherry. Gunstock. I like the name of that. I like Gunstock. But, that's just really going off the reds and orange and blue are opposite of each other on the color wheel so that they complement each other. They look good together.
Sure.
So it just depends. Do you want to do that or do you want to lean into the grays of the picture? Like, do you want to go opposite of what we have and really make the reds pop out? Or do you want to blend?
Interesting.
Right? Like, it makes it look different. Don't you think?
I kind of like the other one.
I think I do too.
It's more, it's not bland, but it blends with the...
Yeah. Well, it's a busy print, right? So
Yeah.
you want to focus on the print, whereas this one, while it looks good, I think you're gonna be focusing on the colors more of the frame more, maybe. This is Minwax Ebony.
I like it.
Or do you want to go darker?
Nah, I think the lighter one's better.
Okay.
So many fun colors. I let Lindsay have a few different cartridges the other night and let her try to find where they went on the poster. She had a blast.
You do good?
Yeah, she did pretty good. So the names of them aren't all the same. So like 45 ACP, I gave her a 45. It said 45 auto instead of ACP, so I had to point out which one it was. But so the one thing I will say is this is one of the frames. I'm actually going to get it up and set it up here. So this is one of the frames that has the two sides are the dark, moist, and they're not going to change color much, I don't think.
Maybe the golden pecan. Just kind of enhance it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then warm it up a bit, or even this colonial maple.
Sure. Yeah, I think light could look really good with all of the silver, brass, not silver, it's brass cartridges.
You want to see how pretty the variation in the wood is too.
Yeah.
Of the two of these, I mean, I kind of like this one. They're so similar. This one looks maybe a touch darker.
Yeah, and it's probably going to do a little bit more for the lighter colors on the... If anything, hopefully it'll make the two long pieces are drier as compared to the two side pieces, and it's going to balance it a little bit more, probably.
I mean, this would obviously look good, but there's so much going on,
yeah.
And I don't want to take away from how beautiful that is.
Yep.
So, yeah. Oh, so good.
All right, F4 puzzle.
Man, this one's just too good. What can we do? We can do it all. We can do anything.
So this is a good one of the better frames. It's all dry, so it'll accept the stain more evenly. Ooh.
That's nice, right? That one?
Yeah, that is nice. That's not cedar, that's golden oak, yeah. Golden oak gets used a lot at work because so many people have floors that are either golden oak or golden oak stain matches them well.
I think this is too light. I think the light ones are not it.
No.
I mean, well, it's real good. You could lean into this side.
This will pop really nicely on this side against the blue and then sort of like almost disappear into the sunset in a way, which could look cool.
This matches so good down here. And looks nice against the blue. Right, so against the blues, I love that. But what you were saying about disappearing into the sunset, I mean, this would also...
I'd be fine with either of those, honestly.
Looks so good with this though, and like on this side. That's beautiful.
Okay, let's do it.
This looks good. It looks the best right here, but I think this one, look at that, on that purple. Look how good that looks all the way around.
All the way around. Which one's that? Is that gunstock again?
Cedar.
Oh, cedar.
OM cedar.
And final one. Oh, and this gets the picture frame that's slightly more, we get a dark wet side down here, and then we have some really nice dark veining through the middle of the boards.
I feel like less warm is good.
I think this is one that lighter would look good with the painting or puzzle, which is of a painting itself, and then also with the character in the actual frame for it.
Yeah.
I think dark would work fine, but I think light would work. We haven't gone super light yet. Like, we certainly haven't gone that light yet. I don't think cedar's a little more orange than that.
Look how good these three look together.
Yeah.
Because these two are already here, right? We're already gonna get these. If we go light enough, they'll stay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with this just for to darken up the light pieces.
Sure.
And then these will be here, and we'll have this color palette, which is gorgeous. Cause look at that. The holster.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then, but then this, you know, it just looks so good with the greens. But then this is like a lighter version kind of this.
Sure.
So I would go with this one.
Okay.
These two are already present.
I like it.
Cherry mint wax.
Sweet. Now all there is to do is stain it.
Is everything?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I know. I told her this morning this was the part that I was looking forward to the most because I knew how excited you would be for all this.
When are you gonna stain them?
Now?
Oh, cool. And then do you have the hangers to hang them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're down here somewhere.
Are you doing like glossy sealer or like a satin or
I
like a...
think, yeah, satin or flat probably
Yeah,
for most of
I
them,
don't think they need to be really shiny because the glass is shiny and these are all kind of shiny. Did you use what Mod Podge did you use? The flat or semi-gloss?
I don't remember.
Seems pretty matte.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for asking me. That's fun.
Hey, what's
I
that?
love colors.
Lots of colors going on down here.
I'm so excited about the frames, like the colors in the frames.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
I mean, going forward, I'm going to try to avoid using boards like this. I've talked about already the things I've learned so far on this round of picture frames. So that would be one of them. I have enough of this material that I think if I had a board like this again that was just that wet, that I'm just not going to use it. Lessons learned for next time. Try and use drier wood. So that's all. Time to stain. there you have it. 7 picture frames that are dried and ready for finishing. They actually ended up drying for the better part of the week. I think I stained them Monday night and it is Friday afternoon now. The week ended up getting away from me, which is fine. They only need to dry about 8 or 10 hours, but it's fine obviously for them to dry longer than that. So now I'm going to figure out, I think I know which finish I'm going to use, but I'm going to rummage around in my cabinet full of paints and finishes and pull a couple things out. Alright, so here's a small selection of what I have here on hand. It's all Minwax obviously, and I have different things for different uses aside from just whichever sheen it may come in. The polyacrylic I like because it's really easy. It's a water-based clear finish, so it cleans up super easily. But it is not as durable as some of these other ones. So this is a good one for exterior use specifically. And then this one we use a lot if I'm doing transition strips at work. In our construction company, a lot of times while we're doing interior renovations, we're doing, you know, a new wood threshold or transition strip between, you know, the new floor in the new room that we've renovated and an existing, you know, room that may have hardwood flooring in it. So a lot of times we are staining, you know, use one of those different stains that I have, or I'll even mix some stains to get the color right. And then this premium fast drying oil is a really good product for a very durable finish on those transition strips. But I think that I am going to go with this one, the Minwax polyacrylic in the clear matte sheen, because I want to keep, I don't want these frames to be shiny. I want them to kind of look pretty close to how they are right now, which is not really much sheen to them at all. I could use satin. Honestly, if this didn't have anything in it, if it was almost empty, I would probably just use satin. But this is at least half full, so it'll be more than enough to do all these frames. And I think that I'm gonna end up liking the way that it comes out. And worst case, you can always, if you hate clear matte, you can always come back with another coat of clear satin and shine it up a little bit. All right, next morning, went ahead and put a second coat of polyurethane on them last night. It's the beauty of this fast drying stuff is that I was able to come back and do that second coat a couple hours later. So they are now totally finished and ready to be assembled. So that's on the agenda for today. I picked up this little picture hanging kit a while back. It's got all the actual part that holds it to the nail or screw on the wall, and all the little retaining little wing clips, whatever these things, I don't know what any of this is called, but it's got those, which will actually hold you know, everything in the frame from the backside. All right, got all of the components on, the little retaining tabs and the hanger itself. So now the glass, which I've already cleaned, drop this in here. And then the poster. And then I have no idea if it's going to make a difference or not, but this Masonite hardboard has a very smooth side and a very rough side, and I'm going to go smooth side down towards the picture and rough side up on the theory that these little retaining pins are going to be less likely to slip at all if they are in contact with the rough side. And I'm going to tighten them down a little bit anyway, so I think it'll be fine. So now that they're all in place, I'm going to snug them all just a touch. Shouldn't really have much reason to ever need to take these apart. So now in a perfect world, you can just manipulate these pretty easily without needing a screwdriver, but I want to make sure nothing ever falls out. So this one is fully assembled, and now the big reveal. Boom. Freaking love it. Great color choice on the frame. Looks super good. This is one of my all-time favorite bands. That's why it's currently the only band poster I have. I actually got to meet these guys earlier this year. That's where I got this signed poster from. It was a really, really awesome experience. We got one done. 6 more to go. All right, all done. I think they turned out really, really, really well. Big fan of all the color choices. Shout out Courtney, thank you. So now, just need to go hang them up. This one is for sure staying down here in the man cave basement with all of the other, you know, pew-pew related stuff. We're gonna put a lot of pictures in our stairwell going from the first to the second floor because it's a lot of wall space that is kind of just wasted. And we talked about that a long time ago, and it's probably in a video from way back when about basically doing like a collage wall in our stairwell because there's so much wall space there. So that's where I think a lot of these are gonna go. I might put one of them up in the office, we'll see. I'm hungry, I'm gonna go eat first. Then we'll come back and get to hang in some pictures. Ta-da! All done. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad. We've only got the one light up there, although that will change sometime soon. So we got the plain puzzle picture front and center, and then we've got the Omaha Beach painting along with the old reenacting poster. And then we actually added a couple extra ones as well, stuff we already had, which is one of this is this ship picture. And we got the other puzzle up here, 29th Division poster. And then Courtney actually just picked up this dragon cross stitch, I think it is, the other day at an antique store. She also picked up this John Wayne poster recently, and then the Beartooth poster up there. That completes version 1 of decorating the stairwell. I think it went pretty well. And now these giant walls don't look quite so weird, or at least that side doesn't. But that will do it for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little mini series of building these bookshelf frames. And we're definitely gonna build more in the future, but I won't do like the full, you know, start to finish build. Probably just show you what we're building and where we hang them up. And it'll be a lot shorter than this one was. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to. And I will see you on the next one.